Welcome to Philippine-Canadian Empire's Daily News Roundup, brought to you by CanadianEmpire.net, your only Filipino-Canadian daily news portal. Thank you for joining us. In the news, NUPL CHR condemn house-to-house drug testing. Commission on Human Rights and National Union of People's Lawyers slammed the Philippine National Police house-to-house drug testing in the shanty areas of Quezon City. CHR Chairman Chito Gascon stated, quote, "From a human rights perspective, there is a violation of the presumption of innocence. The policy should be considered for further study before being fully implemented," unquote. He added, quote, "It is a kind of intervention that, when properly applied, might be useful. Our worry is when someone tests positive, they would be included in the drug list and might be later killed," unquote. Furthermore, NUPL questioned whether house-to-house drug testing will also be applied in condominiums and gated subdivisions, as it sees that it is only happening in slum areas. He added that the result of this drug testing is unreliable and legally useless, as these were taken by non-experts and without counsel. Republic Act 9165, or the Dangerous Drugs Act, specifies that drug tests must be done by, quote, "government forensic laboratories or by any of the drug testing laboratories accredited and monitored by the DOH to safeguard the quality of test results," unquote. Where is Duterte's 6 billion pesos budget going, asks congressman. The congressman's fast approval of President Rodrigo Duterte's 6 billion pesos 2018 budget for his office prompted Bayan Muna Representative Carlos Duterte, who was unable to ask questions during the hearing, to stress many concerns regarding its appropriation. In an interview with reporters, Duterte asked, quote, "Is he using it in his bloody anti-drug war? Since there are at least 10,000 drug suspects so far killed, at 10,000 pesos per kill, the total amount of rewards would come up to between 100 million pesos and 150 million pesos. Those are very big sums. Where are they getting the money?" unquote. Duterte also told reporters that Davao City Representative Carlo Nograles requested them to refrain from raising questions, but mentioned that they were allowed to do so during the plenary debates on the budget. As the president's request for a 6 billion pesos budget was approved on Thursday, what also called the attention of many was the duration of the discussion that finished in about 2 minutes without further questioning, something Nograles claimed to be, quote, "a manifestation of the courtesy the House was extending to the president," unquote. Climate change still a priority in NAFTA talks, says Environment Minister. Canada's Environment Minister says climate change is still a priority in talks with U.S. officials on NAFTA, despite President Donald Trump's recent threat to scrap the pact altogether. Trump told a rally in Arizona on Tuesday that the U.S. would probably end up terminating the North American Free Trade Agreement just after formal negotiations began last week. Climate change was already seen as a potential stumbling block in the negotiations, as Trump has previously called global warming a hoax and withdrew the U.S. from the Paris Climate Accord. But Catherine McKenna says Trump's heated rhetoric won't stop Canada from promoting its interests, which includes protecting its water, air, land, and animals from the impacts of climate change. She was asked about the BC government's plan to join a court challenge of the Trans Mountain Pipeline expansion, and McKenna replied that the province can make its own decisions, but Ottawa still supports the project. On NAFTA, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has reacted calmly to Trump's inflammatory remarks at the campaign-style rally earlier this week. McKenna echoed the Prime Minister's position on Thursday.